Hello there. Welcome to Johnny Builds. I'm your host, Johnny, of course, and we are back to doing this. This is the Back to the Future DeLorean, and we took a little hiatus last week because it was May the 4th. Had to do some fun with that. Actually, here, I'll show what the end result of that was. Let's move that for a second. This is a big giant bag of Legos. Very heavy. There's the Falcon. That's what was happening last week. So, big giant bag of Legos. That'll be built at some point. But, we are back to this. We are back to the DeLorean. So, hi you are. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I'm going to get the timer ready and we'll get started. We got 2 bags to do tonight. This is bags 7 and 8. And as you can see, the DeLorean is becoming more and more like itself. I'm trying to get the camera to wake back up. It got out of focus somehow. Come on, zoom in. Since I put the bag in front of it, it got all upset. Yeah. Wow, it really, there we go. Alright. Move it back up. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the camera got really unhappy with that because it was so close. Alright, so let's get the timer going. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off. So, like I said, bags 7 and 8 are tonight. So there's bag 7. That's bag 10. I'll get bag 8 out later. I was going to do both, or pull them both out, but why? So I have to say, last week was a lot of fun. It was a long day, building all day Wednesday, but it was a lot of fun. Or not building, tearing apart essentially. It was a lot of fun though. I enjoyed it. Spent the day pulling Legos apart. And I had the sore fingers to prove it too. But yeah, got the Falcon all apart. As close to the instructions as I possibly could. And now, at a later time, after I build some other sets and things, I will actually live stream building the Falcon, which I never got to do. So, I'm excited to do that at some point. But for now, we got the DeLorean to finish up. Which should be, it might be next week, it might be the week after. I think there's 11 bags, and I've been doing 2 at a time. But the 11th bag is interesting because it's all the extra pieces, kind of, that deal with the movies. Alright, these guys need to go. They don't need to be there. They'll just be in the way. Let's see, 4 of those. 4 little grippies. Let's move this over. Anyway, the the extra pieces, as I call them, are actually the different components that are used on the car within the 3 different movies. Like I said at the beginning, they do this. And do these go on top? Yes, these go on top of here where the seats. So it looks like we're going to be doing the seats first. Now that the camera is woken up, I'm going to move it down just a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, the 3 component things are what the movie differences are, so to speak. I gotta put these on other little pieces. So, but next week we'll be finishing the majority of the car, and then the week after we'll be completing those extra little things. Hi, welcome. Glad to have you join me on Johnny Builds, working on the DeLorean, bag 7. Quick question. And actually, I'm going to say first, but I was going to ask, what did you have for dinner? However, I have to say I had the best dinner today. Made gorditas which is spicy pork in the Instapot, and it was absolutely fantastic. I didn't make it, someone made it for me, and it was so good, so tasty. Ooh, we're gonna do the flux capacitor here today. Woohoo! All right, this is gonna be cool. Can't wait. You had shrimp scampi. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Glad to see you. Hope school's going well for you. Shrimp scampi's good, but the gorditas, or no, not gorditas. Duh, that's Mexican. Cornitas, something like that. Anyway, really tasty, very filling, and had it with rice with quinoa and what else? I'm looking for a little tiny piece. What else did we have with them? Nick, haven't seen Nick in forever. But rice with quinoa and salsa with black beans and corn, and it was just so good. I get to do a gear shift. That is cool. I like all these details that they have me do for this. And in fact, it even has a gear shift lever in there. Hold on, I'll show you really quickly once I get it together. Yeah, wait, ice cream is not dinner. There we go. Stick shift. See? Little stick shift. And that goes right in the middle. This is the time circuits arming right here. This little device I just made. It's all glowy, but that's the time circuits arming. That's how you turn them on. Alright, so those are those little components, and now we're doing the bottoms of the seats. 2 of them. Well, it is definitely delicious. I will grant you that, but it is not dinner. But, you know, to each their own. To me, it would not be dinner. Let's just put it that way. So. Two 3x1s flat and 3x1s flat flats for the armrests, it looks like. I love all the details that they have in these sets. So yeah, dinner was amazing. Building last week was, well, no, sorry, I keep saying building, but it was tearing apart. Tearing apart last week was a lot of fun. Hey Versus, how you doing? Good to see you. Gotta show you, since you came in, little gear shift, time circuit arming. This thing has it all. Alright, and okay. One little blue piece. Oh, it goes on top after we do this. We're doing everything tonight. We're putting the area for Mr. Fusion. We are getting the Flux Capacitor set up. This is the fun part of these builds. We're doing everything tonight. All the fun stuff. Bag 7 is what we're working on. Oh, my X-Wing decided to... It's the thing I built last week whenever I was doing my preparation stuff. Alright, alright, so this looks like a little apparatus for turning Mr. Fusion on and off. Or not Mr. Fusion, the Flux Capacitor on and off. Okay. Goes that way. Little red piece goes in here. I put a little, whoop, can't go too far. I gotta put a little rubber googey thing in between. Your Legos. Oh, did you order the orchids? You did, didn't you? Okay, that fits right there. There is a space. Those orchids are going to be awesome. Ah, yes, this is where Mr. Fusion's going to go. See, everybody's getting into the Lego craze. I feel like there could be something down here. There's this goes on top. They could put stuff under there. All right, so this is the light brick. This is the thing that is used to make Mr. Fusion light up. So I'll put it up there. So I have to pull out the little thingy so that it can activate. Ah, there we go. Ready? Let's see if I can show it up closer. That doesn't look as good. There we go. Look at that. So this is the light brick. That's going to light up Mr. Fusion. Oh, look at that. So this thing, this little rubber thing is going to push against this somehow. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how that works. Because right now it's solid in there, so I'm not sure what they're going to do or how that's going to work. So I guess we'll find out. Lego is the geniuses. Alright, we're covering up the light brick a little bit. Getting some hinges on here. I love using solid pieces like this, solid bricks. That's classic Lego. What I started building with way back when I was, well, way younger than I am now. Because now I'm old. As everyone will attest to here. Ooh, I'm supposed to put one more of those down. There we go. Okay. Everyone can attest to the fact that I am now old. Okay. Little doodads. On the corners here. I saw some people in some reviews of this say that while it was cool to have the flux capacitor light up, they think it could be sacrificed to allow for some other things. And to that I say, you guys suck. I think it's awesome that he lights up. So I think it's awesome. I didn't even realize it till I actually looked at the box, and it was like, oh, I am older. Yes, I am old. I'm okay with being old though. Guys don't really care until we get to like 80, I don't think. All right. Well, you can keep saying that, and I appreciate it, but nah, I'm okay with being old. Yes, they do. Well, here we go. Okay, we're gonna make, this is it. We're gonna make the flux capacitor. So this, they have you putting, this is the window that they use, and it has to face a specific way, which I'm doing, and then there's this pane of glass here. Hard to see. There we go. That fits right in. And then they want me to put the sticker on. I don't know if this is going to be easy to do this way, but we'll try it out, luckily. This, I'm gonna make sure it's right side up. This says, wait, it's kind of hard to see. Disconnect capacitor drive before opening. Shield eyes from light. So that's what the writing says on there. Let's peel it off. It's actually a pretty big sticker. Oh, it's a sticker within a sticker. Alright, so that outside stuff doesn't need to come here. Let's see how this does. There we go. Got our window into the window. Alright, so now we gotta make a little apparatus for this thing. This is probably where Mr. It was hard to see. I had to bring it closer and then kind of move it away a little bit so that I could see it. Alright, so this, now we're flipping it upside down so we can put the little grippy on. Aha, so that's what that's for. So it's going to be funny looking like this. But the flux capacitor is a grappling hook. It's actually a grappling hook that is used in other things. But that looks a lot like a flux capacitor when upside down. So this is going to go on here. Well, yeah, it's as... Oh, look at that, though. See? Does that not look like the flux capacitor? Look at that. That is cool. Alright. So we got that lined up. So it'll be cool whenever it's all lit up too. So, and it's got black backing, it looks like, so that you can see it. That's cool. We'll see how it looks whenever it's together and lights up. Oh, we got some computer components to go on. We have time circuit things, it looks like. Little dowels and switches that go on the sides here. See, I wish they would do that with everything, where they like actually kind of stencil or decal it. I mean, it's okay to put stickers on, but I think overall that takes away from the building experience. All right, here we go. So, flux capacitor. Let's see if we can see flux capacitor. Trying to find the light thing. Ha! Look at that! Oh, that is awesome. It lights up. That is cool. Alright, looks like we're doing the rest of the seats. I have to do that 2 times, so put those down. That's worth it. Just that part. I can be done now. Yep, took that little piece with me. I didn't even mean to do that. So these are the backs of the seats. There. One big giant 2x4 flat. Make sure these are the right color, because there are lighter colors of these. mixed up. So Versus, your turn. What'd you have for dinner? I said what I had, those cornitas. Cornitas? Yes, something like that. Cornitas and rice and salsa and cheese. All kinds of goodies. Alright, these go right here. Ah, look at that. We got chairs! Taco Bell, so you had tacos too. Well, I gotta see if I missed. Oh, I did. I missed a couple things to say in here. Hold on. Let's go back to here, see if there's any things that they say. What'd you have from Taco Bell? I'll just ask that. Alright, let's see. So, first thing here is it says, the element we used to replicate the flux capacitor core was originally designed as a Lego City grappling hook. Okay, yeah, I guessed that. I figured that out. So then this says, when the filmmakers discovered the vehicle was too small to accommodate a camera, they cut the C car apart to use for the interior shots. Oh, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. I mean, like, what are you going to do if, like, you can't see inside something? Well, you make it work. See how that all goes. Cool. Starting to get to the point where we're going to be starting to fill in some roof parts and like the doors and things. Ah, chicken quesadilla. That's tasty. Goes. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We are doing it. We are doing the dash, and of course now I got to do more decals. Ugh. Yuck. All right. So this is 8. So this is a tiny decal. So I'm going to use my little friend, my tool that my friend gave me. Ah, look at that. That was beautiful. That was so well done. I'm impressed with myself. That was amazing. That might sound funny, but hey. It's good stuff. That went on so good. Look at that. Thank you, Connie. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, so this is all the dash stuff. This is still dark gray. I see light gray pieces. What? I'm allowed to be excited. Alright. That's the this little module right here. That tells you what your like how much flux you have, I think. Or yeah, the plutonium chamber. That's what that is. And I could actually read that. Scary thought. As old as I am reading. Okay. A little bit of support pieces here. Flip it back over. I'm gonna have more tiny decals to put on in a second. Okay, here we go. Decal number 9 on this. This is going to be interesting because it has to go on the inside here. So number 9 is this black one, which was already kind of fallen off. Ah, turn out good. Alright, there we go. A little decal. It's like speedometer and stuff, I believe. Because remember, you gotta go 88 miles an hour. 88.3 miles an hour. That starts the chain reaction for the flux capacitor to do its thing. Alright. What are we looking for here? Up. Got a little spinny part. Spinny wheel. And a little cap on that. And our steering wheel. It's a little flat piece. Goes on top. Alright, good. And this goes on the bottom here. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how exactly this mounts. I'm guessing it's just off center. There we go. All right. There you go. How's that look? There's our dash, steering wheel. Steering wheel spins. I'm sure this is going to be angled somewhat, but the rest of the... Oh, we got the time circuits to go on too. That's what we're doing next. So... Or not that... Yeah, time circuits that tell you where you are, tell you where you're going. This is where you've been, I think is the line. I really have to rewatch those movies. They're so good. Okay. Now we do... Okay, so that's that. The next one is a little different because it has to stick out. So we put it on its head, so to speak. All these little tiny pieces. Then we stick this way. So you see how it kind of goes in a little bit of a stagger. Pieces. Oh, gotta put it the right way. And the last one's gonna be staggered even more. Okay, so we got the stagger. We're gonna put decals on here, but there's also a little computer panel. This is for punching in the info. This is how you punch in the numbers. This little thing right there. Now I've got decals, so let's start from the bottom and work up. So 7, and they actually have the numbers on. That's so cool. Okay. Make sure it's not upside down. Good. Now these do not change, obviously. Now what would be really cool, and if I had the Legos to do it, I would attempt to, would be to like make a working digital clock thing from this. That would be so awesome to make, like a full size. I mean, people do that sort of stuff that have the Legos. I think that would be really cool, but I don't have Legos. Ah, look at that. interestingly enough, looking at these... Oh, okay. So, I don't know if you can see the time. I'm going to see if I can bring it up. Have it focus on this. Maybe down here will. Come on. It doesn't want to focus. Alright. Too reflective, I think. Anyway, the time that it's actually showing is... All the dates are October 26, 1985. The first time is 0121. The next one is 0122. And the last one is 0120. So in other words, what it was doing was, this is whenever Doc Brown first shows how the DeLorean works, and he sends it 1 minute into the future. So they are currently at 0121. He sends it to 0122, and where it was in the past was 0120. So that's how that works. Okay, so this goes right there. There's our time circuits. And we get to put on the windshield, which is in this bag with the tires. Which is still in its own little bag, which is kind of funny. I mean, it was in a bag, but now it's in its own bag. Maybe it's to help keep it, I don't know, keep it nice and clean, I guess, maybe? It is very clean. Very, very shiny. Alright, so this plus bricks, so here we go. I'm trying to keep my fingers off of it. Uh-oh. I think I may have used a light colored piece where a dark colored piece should have been. I need to go back and look. I don't think it's on there. Oh wait, maybe it is. Maybe it's easier than I thought. Yes, this bottom one should be... Let's take the time circuits off. This one is supposed to not be a light colored one. There we go. Okay. Mystery solved. Yay. That's good. Yep, I think you're right. So, well, it's in the bag with the other stuff, I guess. So, okay, so I think I have this facing the right way. It looks like it's kind of wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. Grab the sides. Okay, so we did that. So let's put that there, nice and gentle. I'm gonna build this funny looking apparatus. Looks like it's got connectors so that you can open it and close it with other things, or it's gonna connect to other things, probably to the roof. Alright, so this goes right on here. And we close it. There we go. Alright. Bag 7 is done. Look at that. Very cool. And somehow this is going to run into, I don't know how, but somehow it's going to activate this. So our little light block can show up. Alright, so bag 7 is done. On to bag 8. A couple extra little pieces over here. Haha, got more chrome pieces, so we're gonna start filling this thing out. Yeah, it's looking awesome. I'm loving this. Ooh, look, we got some hoses that are gonna be used. I don't know when. I think the tires are going to be one of the last things that we actually put on because, again, there's two sets of tires, not tires, but two sets of rims, in order to go between the two of the movies, the hovering versus the first one. The first one does not have hovering capabilities. All right, bag 8, here we go. Building the Falcon, putting these little things in. Yep. Yeah, I've done, 2 bags. I've done 2 bags for the DeLorean each time. It just makes sense because they're smaller. Like with the UFC, that's a fighting organization. With the UCS ones, they, I just do 1 bag because there's so many pieces. But yeah, these I've been doing 2 in each one. So this is bags 7 and 8 tonight. Well, that looks interesting. Don't worry, we'll get to play tonight. Let's see. So that's a weird color. Very weird color. Now these parts are still movable. The other 2 are not. Other 3 are not. Okay. That, and I got a weird piece here. What is that thing? One of these weird little ball joint things. Alright, bunch of flat pieces. Flat pieces. And I need one more. There we go. Bags actually go pretty quick. Alright, that is a weird looking thing, but we're going to make it anyway. So, this... no, that one's upside down. I need the one that goes the other way. That one's also upside down. There we go. Funny looking 90 degree angle thing. And I need another one that goes up that way. Goofy stuff here. Probably a little hard to see this because it's all black. And okay, so flip over, go here, and it goes on right there. Ah, we're starting to do some doors, I betcha. Yep, doing the apparatus stuff for the doors. So this goes right there. Cool. Alright. Now we're doing the same thing other side. See that? they're not stuck down yet, so it's a little Whoosh. And those have to go right beside. Interesting. Well, we'll wait until we get the other one on first before we start playing with it. Gull wing doors is what these are called. Actually, I'm going to look back and see if there's any other trivia. Nope. Nothing yet. One more piece for this. Where does it go? Those are flat pieces. No, that's not it. There it is. And I need a little ball joint thing. Go. So versus R2's done. What are you going to do with yourself? What is your next project? The world wants to know. Okay, we'll flip that over to get the other part. Because we know you're going to do more, right? Whether you're high and you buy them or something else. That's a smart idea, actually, because like I'm doing a similar, because I have so many Legos to build right now. I'm kind of doing the same thing. Like I bought the land speeder, but oh, did I miss that on the other one? I did. I stink. I gotta put this back. Failure. I went too soon because I was excited. Yeah, I'm going to get Optimus Prime. I got the land speeder. I'm going to get Optimus Prime when it comes out, and that's going to be it this year. I am not. I have so many Legos to build with that I'm not going to do any more. Not this year. All right, there we go. Okay. Because it's kind of the same idea. Is I mean the sets are kind of cool. Some of the other sets that are coming out, I mean, like they're coming out with another UCS Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars set, but it's going to be the Razor Crest. I have the smaller Razor Crest, which I think is cool enough, and I don't care to get the big one. I just see no need for it, I guess. Okay, close those. Okay, those are all the way shut. I'm going to take this Put some flat pieces on it. Call it a day. Which ones are those, you were? There we go. Alright. Look at that. Woo! Now we got some door action going. Haha, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. This is an awesome build. Okay, just this. Yeah, I mean, like, I got an R2 to build. I've got another helmet like Vader over here, but it's a speeder bike one. I've got and a huge Chewie, huh? A huge. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Who knows? They might. Ewoks and Jawas, yeah, all kinds of fun things. Yeah. Okay, this does. I guess it goes right here. Okay. Starting to get some filler pieces. Oh, this is cool. These filler pieces are green because they are green in the movie. So let me put that down for a second. So we got green pieces and these little cone things are green, and this. Not something you actually pay attention to or really see. Like, I mean, it is in the movie, but like if you're not looking for it, you won't even realize it's there. But it is, and they put it in there. That'd be really cool, and I'm sure because I see light things for these sets all the time, so that you can light up things. Like they have a light up thing for the Falcon and all that stuff. But like, I betcha they have a light set for this so that like the underside can light up, which would be pretty cool. All right, there we go. Because like whenever it hits 88 miles an hour, it like the whole bottom lights up, and then the flux capacitor engages and all that fun stuff. I have not seen an Ewok. Well, no, I have seen the Ewok Village. That was a while ago that they came out with that, and I don't know if they're gonna do another one. But I've been looking for the Ewok Village because I think that'd be really cool to have and to do. Okay, so this doesn't go all the way down. Little chrome piece goes down here underneath. Oh, this is the okay, so this is the thing that pushes for Mr. Fusion. So you have to do it the right way. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let me show you. So this this pushes down. You see it light up? But the rubber part here makes it so that it pushes it so that it comes back up. So that's how you activate it. Isn't that cool? You can see it lighting up. I love it. That is so cool. I was wondering how they were going to make it so this pushed in, but that makes sense. That is so awesome. They even have it like here. It has to be this way, not that way. And a little sidebar thing. It took Doc Brown nearly 30 years to create the flux capacitor. Trivia question. How did Doc Brown think up the concept of the flux capacitor? Does any of you know? I'll give you a couple minutes to think about it. This happened, he was told about it, and then Marty was told about it from Doc, and then he went back in the future, and that's how he convinced Doc that he knew him and all about everything. But the question is, how did Doc Brown come up with the concept? No, he was not eating ice cream. Ooh, nope, 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 not yet. Come back. Arrgh. That would be an interesting reason. Oh, got a brain freeze, and I thought of the idea of the flux capacitor. Not quite. Okay, we're almost done with this bag. There's not too many things left. I'm starting to add some components and stuff around here. Little doodads. Looks like we're doing some of the last bits of the siding. Versus, are you looking it up? Another little chrome piece. Ooh, cool. Alright, so 3 little doohickeys over here that are red, which again is going to be like in the movie. And little chrome pieces on top to finish them off. Ooh. Alright, I will give it to you. So, Doc Brown is obsessed with clocks and time and stuff, obviously. That's what he spent most of his life dealing with. And he was hanging a clock on while he was standing on his toilet, and he slipped on the porcelain, fell and banged his head. And whenever he came to, he had a revelation and came up with the idea for the flux capacitor. It took his entire fortune, his entire family fortune and everything to actually make it, but he came up with the idea from it while hanging a clock and slipping and falling, banging his head. Okay, last couple pieces. Not sure what this is. Ooh, maybe I do know what this. I know what this is. This is the back things here. This is the little exhaust vents and everything. That's awesome. Or at least part of them. These are the fins for them. Flip it around. Back around. This is the start of the exhaust vents. I don't think this is going to be the full thing yet. This is the start of them. Yeah, I don't have enough pieces. And just has a doodad. Oh, look at that! It's got. I've never seen one of these. It's got a little hole in it, and this thing goes in there. All right. This one goes here. Aha! It's got little hooks in there. There we go. Look at that. Woohoo! We are almost done. See, a little less than an hour. We'll be finishing up the rest of it next week for the most part, at least as far as the car goes. Cargo. And then we'll do the extra doodads and things for the movies. We'll transform it into all 3, just for the fun of it. And then that'll be the end. Not sure why this goes here. I'm guessing it pushes against something. There we go. But it's there for a reason. Another little hole. Put that into. And here we go. Whoops, I paused it too soon. I gotta put the little tube thingies. Okay, so somehow I have to get in there, and it goes on the outside. Okay, so there we go. And in there. So I'll add a couple seconds since I paused it too soon. Completely forgot about the tubes. And there we go. 3, 2, 1, pause. Alright, there we go. We are done with bag number 8. So here we go. Let's give a little overview. We've got some doodads here, some piping here. Mr. Fusion is going to go right here. We still have to finish the exhaust vents here. There's going to be... Uh-oh, I lost that. It fell off somewhere. I'll have to find where it went. But the other rear light thing. But the license plate's going to go there. Yeah, it is starting to look like a car. Actually, it looks like a spaceship. Some other doodads. We got the seats done. We got all the internals here. The dash panel. Windshield. The gull wing doors are started. How they're going to go up and down. That's going to be cool. And of course, on this side, we've got the steering wheel and the number one thing, Flux Capacitor. There it is. So, thanks for coming with me and enjoying more of the journey as we get this finished. Yes, windshields are expensive to replace. I will not be hurting that. That's for sure. Thanks for coming with me, and we're getting towards the end. We're gonna be done soon. So, thanks so much. And until next time, next week we'll be continuing. We'll be doing the last major bags, and then probably after that we still will have one more week. So, we got at least 2 more weeks to go for this, but it's coming down to the wire. So, have a good night. Thanks for coming, and until next time, keep on building.